right, so if this were something I were really going to turn in for class, I would actually go through and I would look for anything and I would compare it with the tables and what information I was supposed to put in. So I've done that a little bit, but I'm not going to make all these changes. So I can see I have a typo here. I think I found something else in design view. I think it was state maybe. Yeah, so state, when I went through and checked these to see if I have the length. So I've got 255 characters for the state view. And I'm sure there are a few other errors in here. Because as you're working, especially me, as I'm talking to you, I'm not paying attention to detail as much. So I'm going to just run my risk and I'm going to upload this for my first time for my assignment. And that way I can show you how to use the feedback, the reports, to then make the changes. So let's take a look at that. All right, here's my report. I already know I have some errors. I'm expecting that, but let's look and see how we did and see what we need to fix. So we got a 72 out of 100. Not too bad since we didn't really play complete close, or I didn't really play close to detail and I didn't go back through my work. So let's look at what it's saying are errors. The primary key should have the caption AM space and then the number sign. I didn't put a space there, so that's what's going to be needed to be corrected. Let's look at the next hint. One or more fields in the count table does not have the properties listed. Oh, that's the state field, so it's actually giving us a hint. That's the one that we found, but it didn't correct. And then it talks about the account manager table should contain a record, so I need to look at that data. That might actually be the typo that we looked at briefly. And then the current date field should be resized to best fit the data it contains. So your best bet as you're working in here is to print this off and then you can put it beside you and start making your changes. There's also a second page in your report. So if you click the arrow down below, you can get to the second page, and the second page looks like everything's okay. So we've got about 3 or 4 things that we need to take a look at and we need to make those changes. So let's go do that.